defense will kick this deep to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Harbor. They'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Sellers. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Gamecocks will have first and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I love to see this quarterback out there trying to make plays happen, especially early in the game. But, man, you want to avoid taking big hits like that. We got a long way to go in this one.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And it'll be Slaughter right at the line for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Ramp down the middle. It's Williams. They get it down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it. They're inside of the 50 on the first possession. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. 32. Quarterback making some changes at the line. The shotgun handoff here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Grab near the sticks, it's Barber. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. Getting set for the second quarter here, both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Lets it fly to the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, your best player is going to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Direct snap. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Gamecocks line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal to try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of the play.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Back to pass. It's Sellers. Pressure is coming. He'll throw it now. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, South Carolina. So the offense clicking now. They're building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
South Carolina, 14. Indiana, 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. It's a shotgun run call. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And looking for a big play here. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running back has it on the screen now. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
And the Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here. And here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. 2nd down after that previous play. To throw, it's Mendoza. Caught quickly. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
That's man-to-man coverage. It's pretty good coverage, but the quarterback puts the ball away from the defender near the sideline where the receiver can go over and make a play.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? 4th and goal from the team. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. He's free around the 15. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive.
Looking deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 25.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, drops back. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Oh, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense once again driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
He had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To the air, it's Mendoza. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. Great move there. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the 1st half of play.
That's the end of the 1st half. With the score, South Carolina 21, Indiana 0.
The Gamecocks will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back to this huge lead. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Hoosiers come to the line to run the hurry out.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
The first real speed bump of this impressive ride. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Mendoza. Grab down the middle, it's Hemby. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Receiver in motion now. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Quarterback operating an empty set. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. He stays alive. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Didn't see anybody open. Just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That's caught. It's Smith. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone.
Will take over 1st and 10.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Could take it all the way. Now the 40. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Pick 6 could be a game changer. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
42, Indiana 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be second down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Indiana. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And it's caught for the two-point conversion as they cut into this very large deficit. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Finds his man. It's Harbor. Here he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Great connection there for 6 points.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Williams.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion at the tight end. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Pulls it in. It's Cooper. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Nice grab. It's Cooper. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And the Hoosiers have first and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Touchdown, Hoosiers. They finish off the scoring drive.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Coach makes a decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On first down, it's play action. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Leaning on the run game here late. Running with purpose. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Back to pass. It's Sellers. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now. But I got to think, at third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
And they'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Penby. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and he dropped it. And that is a fitting end today for this offense. Well, this was a team that seemed to relish the underdog role. Not many people gave him a shot, and he seemed to get fuel from it.
Yeah, they had a different kind of energy about them today. I got to give them all the credit in the world. You could see on the sidelines how fired up they were. They knew a lot of people had counted them out before this game even started. They were able to prove them all wrong.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.